I have returned for yet another day, and this time I didn't wind up skipping a bunch of days. Hopefully that only happens if it does happen in the future on Sundays because of how busy those days are, but today is day 43, and it didn't freeze, which is always a good thing. So yesterday I checked in for day 42. I had done my morning workout, and my evening workout was coming up. My evening workouts at this point consist of 10 minutes on the rower, and then around an hour and 10 minutes of lifting. It was a little bit lower, it was like 40 to 50 minutes, and then I added in the 3 additional sets. So it's been an uptick in intensity in the workouts. I feel okay, and I got it done. So last night around 5 o'clock, probably more around 5:15, I started up, and I was able to go out into my garage, which is where my home gym is. And I put some football on, and I just powered through the workout. And a powered through might insist that I went too fast, and I took my time, did a good job. I get the ding, I get the check mark, which is good. And I felt pretty good. And I ate dinner. I had a little bit of steak and a little bit of chicken, around 325, 350 calories. So not a ton, but like when you have chicken, you can have a lot. And I've illustrated that a lot in the past. So I was feeling really good. And then in the evening, my stomach took a little bit of a turn. And I wasn't feeling great. And I wound up not feeling great in the restroom. Went to sleep. It was funny, too, because Robin weighed herself at the end of the night, when it's just like the worst time to weigh yourself because you have all your food and all your water in your stomach, and she had gone up. And she was upset. So I weighed myself to show her, like, my weigh-in yesterday was 326.9. And when I weighed myself at night, I was 327.9. So just a pound from just eating, just what was in my stomach for that moment, even though I had already, like 3 times, and I was just like, oh my god, like my stomach is so fucked. So I was like, maybe I don't go down tomorrow, even though I'm like having stomach issues. And then I woke up, and I've had stomach issues all morning. Yeah, I know it's 3:26 my time PM, but in the morning I was like, oh man, I'm not feeling well. So I weighed in when I woke up. By 9 a.m. I had just had terrible experiences. But the good thing about that is I weighed in 1.5 pounds down from yesterday's weigh-in, which is 2.5 pounds down from what I weighed in the evening before I went to sleep, to give an idea of what a mess it's been. So this is what I like to call a really good day that's going to have really bad results. So this is my 7th day in a row of a green number of coming in with some weight loss. This does put my monthly total so far at 10.4 pounds. So I've gone over the 10-pound mark for January already, and it's the 13th. And I'm at 38.6 total weight loss since I started at the beginning of December. So, all good things. But realistically, if my stomach doesn't have issues tonight, I will go up tomorrow. It's just going to happen. I'm hoping it's not a lot. I'm trying to be good. For my day-to-day, it's double cardio. And the rower really, really kicks my ass. I didn't get my first row in until 1:30 my time because I've had so many meetings just back to back and stuff that I just cannot be off camera for. And I finally got a break between meetings, so I took it and I did 30 minutes and powered through my workout. And it hurts, man. I am sore as fuck afterwards, but I get to check mark that, get another ding. Pretty happy about it. My dog's downstairs barking. She knows I'm streaming. She hears I'm talking up here, so she's like, I'm gonna bark and interrupt the stream. But yeah, so far today things have gone well as far as the workout and the diet, and I do think that I might have a shot. Might have a shot at not going up tomorrow, but I just got to be careful with dinner. So when I don't have a day where I'm lifting, I don't drink a protein shake. So that's 245 liquid calories that I'm not taking in, which for the most part don't really fill my stomach up. You know what I mean? It's different if I was eating 245 calories of additional chicken for dinner or something along those lines. So that's why I'm kind of nervous because I actually get to have more solid food. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's switch over and check out what the month looks like so far. And as you can see, it's pretty great. Downward trend each day. Nothing no major dips. I had from 323 to 3307, which I don't think is actually right. I said 323, 332 to 33007. My mouth is just all fucked up. Which was my second biggest drop of the month was a 1.6, and then I had the 2-pound drop going into the second because of all the food that I ate the day before. So this and that day is the two biggest drops I've had that are actually real. So I do expect to see a result similar to this, where I go down a pretty big chunk, and then the following day I go back up slightly. But I'm hoping it's not too big. For today, I had 230 calories for my breakfast. I had a decent snack. I had like, what do you call them? Kettle cooked potato chips. I had 400 calories of those for a snack. I decided I was going to have an apple. I have an apple every day at 4:30 at this point, and I'm totally fine with it. And then I had another 400 calories in chicken salad from Costco, which I have that on my food info tab, stuff that I've looked up in the past and gotten reliable numbers on. 240 calories for 100 grams. I did like 167 grams, which puts it around like almost 400 on the dot. So I feel pretty good about that number. And I'm not sure what I'm going to have for dinner. I went to December. But when I do, it'll be 370 calories. So I feel very confident that with an apple at 4:30, which is only an hour away, and yeah, a solid dinner, that I'll be fine. So the downward trend, though, is really solid. I'm glad to see it. And also, something worth noting is that, like, the rower is really fucking kicking my ass, man. So it's not just that I'm sore and tired after I'm doing it, but it's definitely having an effect on me that I think is probably more impactful than like the low impact steady state workout of a recumbent bike. Like, even though I would put the resistance pretty high and really push it, and like I think most of that burn and that was affecting my weight loss was from the water weight that I was losing because I was sweating so much. I don't think it's necessarily calorie burn though. So why, like, if I did the bike and sweated all that out directly after working out, I could weigh myself and probably have lost more. But by the next morning, after I've taken back in the water, because I'm not staying dehydrated, I don't think the calorie burn is the same as on the rower. I think the rower is definitely having a steadier and more substantial effect. And also, it's my first time rowing. So let's check that out. So it's like, do you want $50 to buy something that costs like 10 to 15 times that? No, not today. So far today, I've only worked out once. I have an output of 85. Yesterday, I worked out for 30 minutes, then another 10, and had 125. And the day before, I worked out and had an output of 142. So I am on pace to have both my workouts combined be my highest output day since I started, which is cool. This really annoys me that it doesn't show that I worked out Saturday. I worked out Saturday at 10 p.m. and it registered it for Sunday because the stupid thing, for whatever reason, even though I have it set to the right time zone, is still like on Eastern time internally, which is annoying. I apparently also got a milestone. I crossed this milestone while I was working out today and I didn't see what it was. So whatever. I'm 3 hours away from professional, which is kind of hilarious. I've worked out 17 times since I've gotten this thing. That's me alone. My mom has also worked out on it. I don't know. Like, I feel like I just got a 250 calorie burn, like achievement on the thing. So maybe it was for like the one workout I did. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. They consider 20 strokes per minute a light workout and 25 moderate, and I think 30 is heavy. So averaging 23 because I'm going through like 15 minutes of a tutorial to teach me like how to build up resistance and like best ways to like break up my workout. And then I also do like 15 minutes of video games, which they're all the same, like same mechanics, just with a different like skin slapped on top of it, which is like something is coming at you, your gun automatically aims at it, and depending on your speed you row and the resistance you're rowing, you'll shoot it with either like a laser gun or a cannon from a boat, or like it's a house burning and you're shooting water to put it out. So there's a lot of them that are essentially the same. And then they have like Pong, where like you don't actually control the movement of your paddle. You're just controlling the size of it. So if it's going off like really far away from where your paddle is, you have to like row faster to like make the paddle big enough to catch it. And I think that one has a bigger effect. Although what I will say about those other ones where it's like you're a sailboat shooting other boats, is they put random people in the game with you, and it is competitive. So my competitive nature just fucking like kicks up really hard. And I'm just like, okay, I gotta fucking win. And then I'll realize like I'm exhausted like 5 or 6 minutes in. So it is effective. Arctic Mage is the most recent thing I did. I went 14 minutes and 53 seconds. It's weird how it counts because it says this, but like on my screen it showed that I was well over 15 minutes. So it is what it is. Also, this one shows 14 minutes and 9 seconds on the training, but they have you like warm up while he's talking to you, and the timer doesn't like tick up until afterwards. So I went well over 30 minutes on my workout. Yeah, and there's a couple other things like metrics monitor is just like what you'd see if you got on a treadmill, where it's just telling you what you're seeing. And that's just like if you sit on it and go quick start. But I'm doing a lot of different activities on there, like the row lessons. I'm really trying to lock in on. And each time I sit down on it, I'm also just trying to like stay for as long as I would stay if it was a bike, even if it's kicking my ass pretty substantially. So I don't know. I think I'm doing well. So overview, pretty good. I don't know what comparisons are. Workouts today, difference to yesterday. Oh yeah. So that's what that is. So time right now it's almost even. Output I was a little bit higher on my first workout yesterday. Calories today so far 106. Yesterday totaled out at 150. How far I've gone, which is like how they measure a bunch of achievements, pretty good. So you can see like I had less strokes today, but I still had almost identical meters, calories, output. And it's because I'm trying a different method where like it's what they taught me today, which is like go slower and every 30 seconds mix in a power stroke and like just fucking rip it. So that's what I've been trying to do. Yeah, it's fun. I have no idea what I can use these experience coins for. I wonder if you can even use them. And there might be like something coming later to use. It'd be cool if you could use it to pay for your subscription because it's like $35 a month. Yeah, overall good there. Let's Wordle. I'm at 12 minutes 30 seconds. It's not crazy at work today. I'm technically near the end of my day, so I don't feel terrible if this takes me a minute, but I would like to go quick. If you've already Wordled, don't tell me. If you haven't Wordled yet, look away. All right, that's good. That is not. I think it's something that ends in OUGH, like cough or bow. Okay, that is unexpected. So the O does not go second. I don't think the O or the U, I don't think it's going to be a word that starts with a vowel, just based off of the consonants that I have unlocked. I think the G is going to go first. What does that look like? Since the B is not first. How about something I talked about yesterday with Robin? Gumbo. All right, got it in 4. Got it pretty quick. I'm the smartest man alive. So we're gonna close these out, and yeah, that's a wrap. I just got a message at work, so I need to get back. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I will be back tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a green number. But hooray for the 7-day streak of 5.5 pounds down, 7 days in a row, averaging 0.8 pounds per day. So pretty good shit. See you tomorrow. Bye.